My from beans to business. Here's the episode 4. You can get episode 1, 2, and 3 from my previous video. Like episode 1 is virtually on my life. Episode 2 is actually on my video. Episode 3 is live, and I guess the live is more better as regards uploading, because the uploading on live is actually much more better than uploading on video. So I prefer it more. So live streaming, welcome to the new policy of YouTube. Basically, the more you stay and the more much people actually view your life, the more it is recommended. So I virtually urge you to stay and learn from me on this journey, from how I transcended from beans to business. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. If you're a new viewer, you're welcomed. So I'll urge you to drop your location where you are viewing us from. I'll greatly appreciate you, and I'll say a very big thank you. So how I transcended from my journey from beans to business. It all started on the use of appropriate media. The use of media as a new tool for growth is paramount. If you decide to use the media to your advantage, it will give you a very good appreciation. But what matters most is you. Sorry for the background, don't mind me, I'm right in my room. But consider this as a factor. If you're actually going to use the media appropriately. Now, you need to stereotype to which kind of media will you use. The media to use is paramount to your growth. I need to build ultimately on it. That's why they said the use of consistency in everything you do is paramount. Consistency is a very good virtue in business. You actually need to learn from your competitors. You learn from their growth and learn from the process of business. Retention in business is actually utmost important. Never forget that life is a phase, so it is business is a phase. Growing from year 1 to year 5 needs to understand what are the measures to take as to grow. Ewagoyin TiDé restaurant transcending from beans to business. It was built on understanding what tool I need to grow. Was I actually concerned with physical customers? Yes. Was I actually concerned about online customers? Yes. Because both come together to make a very whole. The whole business around Èwàgòyìn TiDé started from the journey of Instagram and not Facebook. Using YouTube as at this moment was to give myself a reach to a more wider audience, because YouTube algorithm supersedes all algorithm in the media space, because what people watch is better than what people see as picture images. I got to understand that while growing in the media space, being real is an utmost factor. Because when people see the authenticity of your reach, they get to familiarize themselves with you. All those people that say faceless channel and all that, very good. But when there is a real you, people subscribe to you not because of the channel, but because of you. You are a value to them. So it is to people who are what would I call them? I'll call them, what, don't mind this voice, the noise in the background. We are in the evening part of Nigeria, so the vicinity will be actually lively because this is actually Friday. Weekends is close by, so just get my point, and please don't mind my background. I just woke up. If you see my eye is actually heavy, but it's most importantly that we I pass a message this time to actually those who are actually staying tuned, or those that has come to stay, to understand that to transcend in business you need the appropriate information to grow. The information to grow depends on your information sourcing. Where do you source your information? You don't need to follow everybody in that aspect of business. You can only follow K4. You only follow selected few. Sorry, don't mind the glitch. My baby is crying. She needs actually to be attended to, but I've told the mom to actually take note of that. So please stay with me on the journey as we move forward. Now you need to pick a selected few in your niche and learn from, whether the physical or the online. It's actually good. Now pick from the best and don't pick from the very few. Always pick from the best. It might cost you, but never mind. It will give you a very good leverage on a very good goal. This is, since 2020 till today, is all glory to God. I've stayed in business and I'm still in business, and here I am, faithful to God for how good He has been with me through the journey. It was never an easy process though, because I passed through a phase, and that phase I gave in my other videos, where I rented a container shop. Imagine you being traumatized by the vicinity, the area you rented the shop. For every location you, for every location, bring her down now if you want, instead of her falling. Okay. For every location, for every location you select, or for every location you decide to grow in, there will be an environmental trauma from the people within to challenge the growth of that business. I was challenged by the trauma of the people because I was like a growing force in that environment, and they're like wondering who is this person that came here with this form of packaging in a rural area and was trying to give a very good was trying to give his audience an authentic meal that is well packaged. I wish I can show you my form of packaging. My form of packaging was a unique one. Why? Because we get the plastic containers of 1,000 liters filled with beans, plantain, pomo, and fish, and was sealed with at the brim with sticker, and was packaged with bread inside a white nylon. It's okay. Hi. Inside a white nylon, and was being given out, or being sold out to my customers, who most of them loved my packaging and remained retained. Imagine a customer using a latest Benz to come to a rural area to buy beans. Now, how would the people in the environment see you. That was my major challenge, because like I was a growing force in the rural area, which attracted more people within, giving me in giving me giving me that view, like this guy, who is this guy that came here to challenge us. So they used all form of weaponization as to traumatize me, but I wasn't traumatized. I stayed in that vicinity for 3 to 4 years to build myself and learn. Even in the midst of chaos, I was growing myself. Presently, I no longer stay there. Well, presently, I work from home and I offer wonderful service. And I had to recruit more bike men than when I was in the shop, asking them to come and do pickup. So most times you need to understand, is physical location profitable for your business, or is home delivery much more profitable for your business? Understand what is profitable for your business if you actually want to grow. Growth is never limited by growth is never limited by the space. Growth is only limited by your mindset. Your mindset. If your mindset is big enough, it can carry anything in the surface of the earth. An idea is never too late to actualize, only when you understand how to start now. I started from how the vision came and I grew it to where I wanted it to grow, because I never saw procrastination as an option. Most people have procrastinated because they focus more on how to stay viable to satisfying their basic need, instead of the necessity that is paramount to their growth. Any new subscribers that come in, I really appreciate, and I would give you a thumbs up for staying tuned. If you actually stay, I will appreciate more. But you too, stay tuned, and don't forget to learn with me in this journey if you find this necessary for you and necessary for your growth. I run a face. This is the real me, dishing out a substantial it's a substantial volume of message that you won't get anywhere to you, to learn and the process. Learning is paramount in every journey in life. If you learn how to grow in business, you will grow as a flying horse who understand the rudiments in business. Business is understanding the spiritual forces, the physical forces, and the emotional forces. That has to do with your mind. There are various forces in the land of the in the realm of business, but understanding how to start up is the most important thing. Due to network glitch, I guess we can actually stop here. Thank you for watching. Peace. Do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned with us. God bless you.